Everybody has an opinion on the best way to write keywords in the 7 slots in the back end of your Amazon KDP account. But what exactly is the best way? So in this video, I'm going to show you from Amazon's perspective. They actually have a video about it, but I'm going to summarize it. I'm actually going to show you the written version. Then I'm going to play you a short clip from their help section on exactly how to write in keywords. So if this is something you're interested in, keep watching to the end. Let's go. So from Amazon's perspective, here is the right way to actually, in the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I was doing wrong and what I'm going to correct right now. So before we get there, before you know exactly what to do, just leave a comment in the comment section saying what you used to do before. How do you used to write your keywords? Do you used to um, use punctuation? Do you used to um, put a bunch of keywords together? Just let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to tell you the mistake I've been making too. So now that everything is set, let me show you guys exactly the best way to write your keywords. So they said how to add and update keywords. This one is actually updating, but the best practices is combine keywords in the most logical order. We all know that. For example, military science fiction, but probably not for fiction science military. Use up to 7 keywords or short phrases, we all know that. Keep an eye on the character limit, we all know that. Before publishing, search using keywords you're considering on Amazon. Yes, we do that. So do you guys used to use Amazon? I use Amazon sometimes, but there's a tool that I use. I want to tell you about it later. Think like a reader. Imagine how you search if you're a customer, of course. Useful types. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that one. So keywords to avoid. What should we avoid? So information covered elsewhere in your book's metadata. So if a title is already in the if your keyword is already in the title of your book, they recommend that you don't do it again because it's just like repeating keywords instead of using additional keywords that your book don't already have. So I'm guilty of that. I've been doing that before, but now I won't do that again. So were you guys doing the same thing, using the keywords in your title, putting in your description again? I was thinking that if I have more keywords, more instances of the same keyword that I want to rank for, then I'm gonna be the number 1 person to rank for. So that's what I was thinking, but they say that is not good. They say subjective claims about quality, like best novel ever, time sensitive statements, new, on sale, available now. I don't do that. Information common to most items in the category book. Yeah, like saying let's say dino book. They say we shouldn't do that. Add like book. Information common to most items in the category book. So I taking up space if we add book. Can you believe that? I've been really guilty of that. Like, how do you even add keywords without including book? Anyway, they say it's not good. Spelling errors, variance of spacing, punctuation. Yeah, this is what I'm guilty of. Each time I put in keywords, I always use punctuation, and that's because the tool that I use, it gives that option, but right now they're saying that that isn't good, so we don't do spacing. Oh no, sorry, variance of spacing, punctuation, capitalization, pluralization. For example, 8 GB and 80 GB. I think the 8 is capitalized. I think there's a difference. Okay, this is an instance of spacing. So this is there's a space here and there's no space here. Remember they said something variance of spacing here. So computer and computers. So if you're using pluralization, they say that that isn't recommended. Exception: words translated in more than one way is e.g. Mao Zedong or Mao Zedong. So those are variations of the same name. Then you say Hanukkah and Chanukah. So they're basically different in this case. If this case is different, so you can use it if it's different, but if it's computer and computers, like, no, it's not recommended. I usually just take the anything misrepresentative, like the name of an author not associated with your book. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't know if any of you did that before, but it's not recommended. This kind of information can create confusion, confusing customer experience, Quotation marks in search terms, I've never done this before. Like single words work better than phrases, and specific words work better than general ones. If you enter complex suspenseful wood unit, only people who type all those words will find your book. So if you type, you know how you do searches on Google and you use quotation mark like to find exact thing. I know I do a bunch of that when I'm doing research, but they say don't do that here, and I wasn't doing it before. So if you're doing it, definitely don't do it. Don't include Amazon programs like Kindle Unlimited or KDP Select. Yeah, I wasn't doing that before, so don't do that too. So here are the tips. Customers are more likely to skim past long titles. So if your titles are too long, definitely reduce it. Focus on your book's description, on the book's content. Make sure your book's metadata adhere to KDP guidelines. Your keywords can capture useful, relevant information that will fit your title and description. So if you have keywords in your title, if you have keywords in your description, definitely don't include it in your keywords again. You can change keywords and description as often as you like. If your book is available in different formats, physical, audio, keep your keywords and description consistent across formats. On Amazon, use the menu on the left to brainstorm keywords ideas. And for example, in the romance category, you can refine. So this is for those who are searching for keywords um, using Amazon. I'm going to show you that in a bit. Then I'm going to show you the method that I use, very fast and easy. So this is what they were trying to explain, that you can use keywords like that. So let's watch a short clip here of exactly how Amazon tells us how to. By the way, I'm going to leave the link to this article. It's very, very important. If you want to take a look at it, often times you can just click on it and read it yourself.
When selecting your keywords, think like a reader. Imagine how you'd search if you were a customer. Keywords should be unique words that readers use to find your content. You should never use inaccurate, misleading, or comparable book or author names as keywords. You can set up to 7 keywords during title setup. Focus on words and short phrases that accurately describe your book's content. Do not include punctuation or stop words. Don't repeat words in the title, category, or description, as these are already used to help readers find your book. Don't use temporary or subjective words. For example, the best, cheap, available now, or brand new. Include synonyms and spelling variations. Be specific. For example, if your book takes place in a specific location, you may want to include it. Remember, the more precise.
So guys, that's it about Amazon's own version. So that basically just summarized everything I was trying to explain up here. So, but I'm also going to leave the link to this video, to the article. Sorry, I'm going to leave the link to the article if you want to read more about the keywords. But now I'm going to show you how I get my keywords using Amazon first, then using the tool that I use. So the free version is using Amazon. So before making the video, I typed in dinosaur book. So you see this bunch of keywords right here. It's called Amazon Suggestion Expander. It's an extension that I use in the Chrome browser. You can find it in the Chrome store. So it gives you a bunch of keywords like this that you can use. This is the one that is recommended. Ones like this, anything that you see like is red means that it's not recommended. So this is a free way. Now I'm going to show you the paid version, the tools that I use. The first tool I'm going to talk about is Publisher Rocket. You guys know that I love using Publisher Rocket. It's one time, you pay once and you never have to pay again. I think it's $97. Yes, you own the tool for life. And you guys know that I always like using tools that I never have to pay over and over again. So Publisher Rocket is one of those tools. And using Publisher Rocket is very easy. You can find categories, you can do keyword search. So keyword search is actually one that I'm going to show you right now. So for keyword search, you can type any word that you want. For example, dinosaur book, and you're going to see a bunch of keywords that you can use with your book. So for example, dinosaur book, you have all those keywords that you were seeing before. Like you have dinosaur book for kids 3 to 5. I guess this is here. Dinosaur book for kids 3 to 5. Then you have with sound. It's basically what you were seeing before. I think you have here with sound. So why I like using publisher record is because you can see how many people are searching for that keyword, but you can't find that with Amazon Suggestion Expander. Anyway, you need the Pro version, but I don't have the Pro. It says here upgrade to Amazon Pro, and you see more keywords and also search volume and things like that. But here for publisher record, you can get that for $97 for free, for life. Pay once and never have to pay again, and you can find in the competition. For example, dinosaur book obviously is going to be very complicated. So much competition is going to be there. I knew it. It's going to be red. So I'm basically looking for niches that are green. So let me look at this one and see if there's any green one. In short, let me just, oh, there you go. So green. So it shows you that this is a great number of searches. Dinosaur book for kids 8 to 12, and it's also very competitive. But don't let the competitive nature of the book scare you away. You can always use ads to appear on page one. And what I usually do is I just open it like this and see which one is has a great number of searches and less competition. So this is a great example. Moderately competitive. What's it? Best dinosaur book for adults. So we have adults there. Average monthly earnings 7,000, and look at this great number of searches 1,801. So if you haven't made a dinosaur book for adults, maybe you should do that. So many people are looking for it, and not many people are competing in this space. You have this one here, very low competition, noisy dinosaur book. Which one is that? So this is a great way to find a bunch of keywords and also find hidden niches. Like I didn't know this about dinosaur books for adults. You have other ones which are moderately competitive here with great competitive searches. The second way that I like to use is using KDP flying upload. Flying upload KDP is another tool that I use. All the links to these tools that I'm talking about will be in the description below. And obviously you can have discounts with them. So if you are interested in it, I highly recommend that you do. Flying upload KDP is one of the fastest way that I use. So for example, if I'm looking for a dinosaur book, I just write here dinosaur book, highlight just dinosaur, and it's gonna give me keywords. So there you go. It wanted just dinosaur. So you see, these are synonyms. I rarely use these, and we have long keywords. For example, we'll have dino, T-Rex. Careful with your keywords, guys. Like Jurassic Park is definitely trademark. So if you want to check for your trademark, I also have a tool that I use. It's called Flying Upload Research. I'm also going to talk about it later, but for now I'm gonna show you how I use my keywords. So I just do a bunch of picking. I pick left and pick right, the keywords that I want. So that's what I've been doing before, but I'm not gonna do it again. So it puts the commas like that. Then when you click save, it's gonna put in all those keywords in these 7 slots. But Amazon says we don't want keywords and we don't want punctuation. So you can just go ahead and remove all these punctuation marks if you want. So if a keyword is trademarked or not, what I do is I use a tool that I use for both Print on Demand and KDP, and that tool is called Flying Research. So if I have a word that I'm not sure if it's trademark or not, I just come here, trademark search on the left, and I have trademarks. For example, T-Rex. I'm sure T-Rex is trademark. Search. So I just put in the keyword and search, and boom. On clothing, I do a bunch of print on demand. So on clothing, you see 25 here is for clothing, is trademark. So I don't even have to open it. I just look at it. If I see 25, I think 16 is for books. So T-Rex here, you have 16. Let's take a look. Yep, books. So I've just memorized it. I know that 16 for books and 25 is for t-shirts. So anything other than that, if I don't see the trademark in anything other than 16 or 25, I know that I'm good to go. Before I end this video, please don't forget to let me know in the comment section below if you were doing your keywords wrong. What exactly were you doing wrong? I would like to learn what everyone was doing wrong, because I just told you guys what I was doing wrong. So we're all are learning here, and I think it'll be fun if we can learn what we were doing wrong before we know what is right to do. So let me know in the comment section below. I think I've basically covered everything that has to do with keywords, how to find it, where to find it, how to put it on the back end of your keyword. including the best way to put in your keyword. So guys, if you found this helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you like to learn more about print on demand and KDP, this is a channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification so you'll be the first notified when I release a new video. With that being said, see you on the next one.